Alright, all. Last time I basically did the Samurn tunnels, and we finally got through well, the graveyard of golems, which was, at the time having a thunderstorm above it and had those damn rares and stuff. But I managed to kill it. Quite a hassle that instance was, whatever is done. I'm now back in the old forest, and the plan here is I came here to basically do these escorts, so hopefully I'm not going to lose these guys, and not going to lose this guy at least. So that's kind of nice. Hooray, we got this guy. So we're just going to use this guy to maybe improve our piercing sight a little bit. So our piercing sight now to 4 or 5. I'll try and get that to 5-5, eventually. I might be able to get that. I'll note, by the way, with escorts you actually, I think, get your talents above 5 of 5. Don't quote me on that, but basically I think you can use it to just get better. And apparently, we've got the alternate Old Forest here, so this will be interesting. It's not going to be too hard for this character because he's ranged. Oops. Moving their mouse around there at the wrong inopportune time. I could probably melee these guys if I want to. My character's literally strong enough to just melee these guys if I want. So why not? Actually, I can probably melee everything in here if I wanted to, so let's save our sling until we get to something actually nobly dangerous like this guy. So that guy just hit me with War Shout there. Berserker, obviously. Whoops. This is why I hit Confuse. I've literally, been confused this entire time, and this failed. Wish there was like some sort of warning to prevent that from happening. Okay, we're taking a little bit of damage here. But yeah, this is just, not going to be too hard, I don't think, to really worry about. All these enemies are basically going to be fixed in place, and I can just, range them down with the sling. And most of the weak enemies I can just, melee to death if I really want to. Another rare! Whoops! I missed again. Not a big deal or anything, but it's annoying nonetheless. Apparently I'm witnessing heightened fear here. Okay, there's a feast somewhere around here, but it's not appearing for me for some reason. The lore. There we go, there's the thief. Wonder where the bastard was. There he was, there for us to kill. And yet again, I get War Shot again. Ugh, this guy's gonna be annoying. And of course, I just had to, be confused and... Boom, boom. Well, I guess that's convenient. I walk backwards there. And do it again and again. There's a Shadow Blade. Finding lots of thief enemies and rares. That's a nice thing to find. We find ourselves a lightning ring that I'm going to be able to make use of, so we're going to keep this because it's got, lightning resistance on it. And the other stuff in here. By the way, I'll note that I'll be looking at the Mind Stars possibly to use them in this playthrough. Even though this guy's like a buckler using thief, it doesn't mean that Mind Stars are entirely useless to him because he does have, the use of an offhand weapon or slot there. And if I find something with good lightning resistance, that's, better than my shields. So if I just do this, this has only got 17% lightning resistance. If I find something like, 27 or whatever, it'll be worth, making use of. Ah, bastard, hit me with Psychic Lobotomize there. So now I'm confused. That guy's going to be an issue when he gets so close to me, so we're just going to back off. Okay, good. It's finally gone, that crap. You know what? We're just going to hit you once. That guy hit me with a crippling shot. That's kind of annoying, but... Boom. Activate that. There goes the Trent. Damn rares, they're just popping up left and right. Kill that. Notice how much damage my kill shot was doing there, by the way, when I hit that plant. So, kill shot is like your very high damage type of skill for this, like, you know, character. There's the Ring of Growth. Ancient Ruins. Damn giant army ant there. I sort of let that guy hit me in the face, which is kind of stupid. It's definitely an interesting instance, the alternate Old Forest. Okay, I should probably kill this guy before he summons any more of those wisps. Because they're annoying. But basically, as you can see from kill shot, at far distances, you know, you'll do a lot more damage with it. Closer distances is not so great, but at far distances, you can basically just wreck foes with it. So boom, 450 there. If I want to, boom. Because I'm dazed, that's a bit reduced, but... Do it again. And the damage just goes up and up and up. So if I do it on this guy, there's like a 400, so... With kill shot, you really want to get the highest firing range type of sling you can find. There's this level out of the way. Just flying through the levels at this point. That's something you'll note about the Skirmisher. They tend to get stronger and stronger and stronger all at once. And just they start wrecking everything that comes into their path. No escort, that's kind of a nuisance, but oh well. Kill him. Now regeneration fusion, but it's not with the psychic, so not that great for me. Oh, there they are. Boom. Kill that guy. That guy. It's nice being able to instantly hit stuff with called shot talents. I'll note that with the archer, that's like, you know, one of the things that's sort of annoying about the archer. They don't have like any ability to sort of hit targets they really want to hit sometimes, even though they're a ranged character. Sure, yes, we'll inspect it. That guy's an archer, but I just instantly killed him with bash and smash. So note that these, like, you know, pedestals, they've sort of been messed up by the instance. So, function them here, but they sort of don't blend in very well with the map type. Well, the orbs aren't really being placed up properly on them. Knock you away. We got ourselves an alchemist. Ooh. This guy is, he looks like he's an alchemist. Shield pummel. This guy's an alchemist sun paladin, so interesting combination. I want to be very careful being hit by him, so let's try and stun him maybe. Slow him down. He disarmed me there and put, you know, frozen feet, so that's going to be kind of annoying. Not a big issue, I can take off that with, like, you know, this. Just let me reload a little bit while I basically run away from him. I can tumble and get some more extra distance for kill shot. So boom. That time the bastard frees me, so let's do that. He's sun right there, that's going to be annoying. So I'm in an ice block right now. This is going to kind of annoy me for a little bit, but, you know, whatever. Boom, boom. More or less for this fight, I just want to sort of keep away from the unique while I just hit him with called shots. Or I can kill off this, like, you know, golem here if I can. But Bringer of Doom, Nightmare, done. Got the corpse bow from that. Oof. A dredge popped out here apparently. Oh, Trent's being found here, which is thematic. Sometimes you go through the old forest and don't find really any Trents. Don't know why, you just don't. Oof. That guy froze me there. Let's do this. Do that. Done. And of course there's an ant here. Number Hulk there. Come on, level me. There we go. Leveled. So, I'm tempted to put like another point in here just to sort of demonstrate that. Maybe we'll see if we can get this over 6 of 5 if I want to with Thieves. And that'd be kind of interesting to show off. I'll note with the Skirmishers, they're sort of new, so they sort of lack a few talents that they, you know, basically to invest in for like generics and stuff. So I might invest in like Charm Mastery, or I might invest in heightened senses even, just to like, you know, just make use of my generic points. It's not something I generally would do, but it's just, you know, something to sort of do with this character. Just because of the lack of points. Done. Oh, reflective dodging. This guy is a marauder by the looks of it. So that'll be interesting. Do this, do that. This is going to be interesting, but we're going to vault over this guy. I'm just going to run a little bit. Apparently I'm running just as fast as him when I'm vaulting. So there's that done. And we've almost made it to our good friend Rafroot at the end of this instance. So here's a mine site that has dropped. Apparently gets 2 light rays, this radiant hardened leather armor there. I think we're going to keep this one, but that's, you know, not bad consideration to possibly use. If I, you know, like at this part of the game, I'm sort of, you know, regulate to actually making use of armors that aren't randarts and such. So, shoots a beam through all targets. That's an interesting quiver right there to find so early. So here's Corpse Bow. This gives me basically damage range, 20 blight. I get, you know, more blight, disease immunity. I get some blight damage. Apply disease on targets. So you get a fire range of 7. Interesting bow. I probably won't use it, but I'll note that if like I'm gonna be a sling user here, but it doesn't mean that I'm necessarily against. I don't think using bows. Of course, I'm not sure if you get any like, you know, real benefit from using bows, but You do have a shoot talent, right, with the Skirmisher. Of course, I assume it won't help me too much because I got Sling Supremacy already all the way up to 5/5, so... We've probably ran past the point where bows would be useful on my character. Boom, boom, boom. So where's Girl's Shardskin gonna be? Shardskin, hello! Alright, we want Shardskin to actually get closer to us because he's a real nuisance if you don't let him get close to. So boom. Apparently he has Bone Grab now. That's an interesting talent that I didn't know he had before. So Shardskin is basically a mobile gemstone that moves around. He's got apparently Bone Grab, Blood Spray, Firestorm, Flame, and Biting Gale. So interesting mix of stuff. Let's hit him with Bash and Smash. I'm going to basically tumble out of here a little bit just to sort of get some distance. Heal up a little bit. We're just going to stay away from him just because I think it's actually changed to be more of an enemy that gets you close apparently now, which is, you know, I guess better. He used to be an enemy that just basically kept his distance from me and was basically just annoying more than anything else. Okay, Worm Breath. This is actually potentially useful to use. Yeah, we're going to use this Worm Breath, so put that on. There's a Pouch of Accuracy, don't really care about it. We're not going to keep this, I don't think, so don't worry about it. Okay, I picked up the Ring of Growth. I guess I'm not going to use the Ring of Growth, I just want to sort of check it out compared to other stuff I had. But I don't think I'll be using it. Plenty of stuff I damn well have here. Gonna keep that blindness immunity on for now just because there's guys in here using blindness quite a bit. Those giant ants, for example. Kill that Trent. Where'd that guy go? There he is. We got ourselves a vault finally, apparently. There's a cursed bear or doomed bear. A dead bear. That's Wormic, obviously, just because he did that. Let's do this, activate this. Just gonna do that and that. So that's fun. And this vault, this is basically a vault with lots of these poison ivy and such. This will actually be good to use here because I can basically hit a bunch of enemies all at once like that. Spider poison and apparently numbing poison, so I got myself basically hit with the inability to move for a little bit. But no worries, I'll just, you know, I'll whittle through these guys easily enough. This guy's level 25, but whatever. These guys are gonna burn a little bit. Hit you with that. Hit you with this. I'm not sure the poison's really hurting me here, so whatever. Let's go do this. Activate this again on these guys. Maybe he'll kill himself. Yep, he killed himself. So interesting. Expected more from that vault, but whatever. So that's basically out of the way. Very quick run through the old forest. We only found one escort, sadly, but whatever, it's fine. I'm going to push on to see if I can basically do the what you call it, Sher'Tul Temple. just go this way and that way. Woo wee. Getting a little bit of lag at the worst possible times. So yeah, I don't think I have anything for water breathing, by the way, in this character, so we're doing this the old-fashioned way, basically just wandering through without any ability to breathe. Should be fun. Usually is. Let's go this way. Change the level. Blah blah, submerged ruins, yada yada. I'm gonna go this way immediately to get some air. Kill you. There's a water trap I accidentally stepped in below. Step in that quickly. What type of instance can I expect at the end of this? That guy in the face. There's a room down there, but obviously I can't visit it because I can't breathe in water. I have no abilities to knock down walls, so... no big issue not being able to go into it. But it'd be nice to explore. For the sake of exploring, of course. You're dead. So let these guys get close there. Because it's blinded and into like using the wild infusion for some reason. Gold Ring of Lightning. This gives me 24% lightning resistance compared to the other ring, which only gives 22, and strength and armor. Alright, this is actually interesting, but it's only like, you know, a gain of like 2% for lightning resistance. It's not that great, so we're not going to worry about it. I could use it along with the, you know, the other ring, but the thing is, I don't really need to have 2 rings of lightning resistance on. I can, you know, make better use of, say, a stunning, stun immunity type ring. Because he has the ability to use freeze, so he's a spellcasting boss. There's the stairs down. Go this way. Alright, I'm pretty sure there's more to explore than just this, so let's maybe do a little bit more patchwork exploring. And actually, I think the only places to explore are down right over here, so... yeah, there's places to explore, but they're sort of disconnected from the level. And I can't get to them, so those areas are going to be unable to be explored. So that's fun. Went through there, you know, it's not that hard going through the first level of Lake of Nur without breathing. Lake of Nur free without breathing, however, is a bigger issue. It's going to be a little bit more dangerous, because you've got entrenched horrors here, for example, which are a pretty big nuisance. And, you know, the regular stuff that can sometimes pop up like that guy. There's plenty of air, though, so air's not a big issue. Fist of the Desert Scorpion, that'll be interesting. They give me basically some sort of talent that lets you basically grab people and drag them to you. I'm actually not sure I want to use it per se, but it's an interesting thing to sort of have around, I guess. So there's that. Now going down a long hallway like this is kind of dangerous because of the fact that I don't have maximum range in my sling, and I don't have maximum sight range either. Okay, this is actually kind of interesting. A vision room of the duelist with, you know, see horror. Horrors are basically a main sort of threat in this area, so maybe I want to get rid of one of these now. Yeah, I think we can probably do that. So let's just use this vision rune. Just learn a few times. This is actually useful. Put this on, and now I can make use of this to sort of see horrors around me within a limited radius. So I can see what I'm going to, you know, going up against before I face it. So do that. Vision rune. We see around ourselves a little bit. There's the staircase over there. I don't see any horrors around us, so that's a nice little thing. Spoke too soon. There's a boiling horror right there. So there's a vision rune in effect. We can basically see this guy. And yeah, he does that. Basically, this guy has, you know, burning wake. So basically, anything he fires will boil water, so to speak. I want to maybe stun him. And he's gone. Yoink. Oh, there's another horror. It's a ravenous horror. Vile-looking liquid flows from the teeth of this agile monster. It glides through water towards you, spawning its fins jutting outwards. So you're out of the way. Our entrenched horror is down there. So we'll just maybe stun it. Ow. Let's kill it. I've only got one healing infusion at this point, but it's going to be enough, more or less, I think, for this instance, so it's not a bad thing. Now our entrenched horror over there. So we'll maybe stun him. It's nice being able to hit him with stun so many times, because it just locks down his talents like crazy. Do that to him. So nothing that way. Dead ends everywhere. Kind of not a great thing to have for this instance, but whatever. Oh! Anti-magic forces. Why is that going off? I don't have any anti-magic on me. Go down here. I wonder if this is disrupted by the spell hunt remnants I have in my inventory. That'd be an interesting thing for the spell hunt remnants to do, just, you know, suck the life out of your magic. Okay, I need like 8% more experience to level up, so if I can do that before going to Whirling Beast, I'll be pretty happy. I'm also exploring this level entirely, just for a simple reason that, what can I say about it? The more I explore it, and actually I think this is it for exploring it, but the more I explore it, the more I can make use of the Vision Rune. Because only, you know, only so much use I can get from it for his level. Sadly, however, I don't think I can explore the rest of his level because I can't dig through walls while I'm drowning, so... Okay, so there's at least a couple horrors over there, but... Huge portion of the map to explore, too. But... It's difficult to do it while you're drowning. Exploring here. I wonder if I can actually do this, so we're going to step here and see if I can dig through. And yeah, basically, once you start, you know, depleting the bubbles, it suffocates you. So can't explore anymore. There is lots more to explore on this level, but I can't dig through the walls. I'm drowning. Nothing to do in here, so we're just going to push on off. We're going to basically replace the infusion with, I guess, a cunning one. So that's done. Just going to basically wait for it, to come off cooldown. Don't really care about this, so we don't worry about it. Let's see if I can take out the Whirling Beast. This shouldn't actually be too tough, actually. The Whirling Beast, as tough as this guy is, he does have, serious weakness in the fact that I'm basically a high-hitting type of character, so... Oh, you gotta be kidding. I hit the ice block? Okay, we're just gonna reset that a little bit. He managed to freeze me before I got the, the shots off, so... Okay, stamina's full. Try this again. So boom, I managed to knock off all his, bone shields there. Kill shot him, do a little bit of damage. Pin him to the ground with that. Burn the bastard. Activate this now. Drop Starfall on me, the bastard, but oh well. I can basically knock him a little bit again, stun a little bit more. I've got this stun on myself, but whatever, we can just whittle him down with a little bit of shots. Apparently had some sort of, darkness appearing on me right there, but whatever. Bash and smash him a little bit to damage him a little bit. Don't ammo, so we're just going to back off a bit. Hit him with that. Burn him so his shields don't come back on. Done. So not too tough for a skirmisher who has a fairly high damage output and all this other crap that he can do. Boom, I got my category point for hitting level 20. This is now maxed out. That's nice. So this is all done for the most part. Sling Sniper at 5.5 will let me basically get more penetration for physical resistance. And I'll also get, talent level 3 to get the reduced cooldowns and all this other stuff as well. So this is all done to call shots. I don't really have to worry about it. Now, I'm thinking that I could use the category point to maybe unlock trapping or poisons. Trapping and poisons are actually kind of beneficial to use on a skirmisher just because they're like a roguish, type of character that runs away from stuff, so traps aren't that bad for them. Might be an idea, but I think what we want to do, we're just going to basically keep leveling up Buckley Master here for now. And then I might drop over here to maybe up a little bit of buckler expertise. This is basically ability to deflect stuff in melee. You generally don't want to be in melee with this character, but I mean, it sometimes happens that you just get in melee and then whatnot, you have to deal with it, right? So that's done. What I'm thinking about doing, we basically have another room for infusion slots, so boom. I realize that's a lot of healing infusions all at once, but whatever, it's enough. It's just something to make use of. And I got access to this, so I can talk to you. And that's done. So we got our Shelter Fortress. Now, I basically picked up an amulet a while ago that I was thinking about possibly using, so we're actually going to go in here and clean this up a little bit. So I basically picked up a few things from a while ago. We got the Elemental Fury in here. Interesting item. Basically changes damage to all this other stuff. All your damage is converted and split into Arcane Fire, Cold, and Lightning. So interesting ring to possibly make use of. Bypass stuff. Mighty Girdle. Interesting, not really. We're just going to take this out. I don't need a Mighty Girdle in there. Got the Untouchable in here, so maybe we'll drop that for use of my character. And we're just going to place an item in here. We're going to place that amulet, so put that in there. And it's going to place a little 35 requirement on it, so whatever, that's fine. It's still a fine amulet to make use of eventually, so... I'll note, by the way, that when you have tier 5 items and you place them into a vault, that's what happens. They basically give you a warning that you can't use it until you get to a certain point. So all that's done. And I can go in here. I'm not probably going to use this psychic teleportation ruins first, going to get rid of it. I got this move infusion that, I'm probably just going to use whenever I need to. And we'll keep this just in case I decide to, swap out regeneration infusions or something and you want to swap that back in. I think we're done with this blindness, ring for now, so maybe we'll take it off. Where did I put it? To do that. Now, I was thinking about possibly using this amulet if there's like luminescent horrors, but that's only really useful early on, so we're just gonna remove it. We don't need it, so don't worry about it. Keep that on because it increased my damages a little bit more. Keep this just for the Urkus boss. I'm just gonna get rid of this amulet. I don't think it'll be as useful as I thought it initially was. So put this on now. I've already got Mighty Girl, so I don't need to have two. I basically just took that out to take for the, for the sake of taking it out, so it's not in there taking up space. The Untouchable is an awesome armor. I actually really want to put it on, but I don't have the strength for it, so there's like an issue with like strength not being too high enough. I actually sold the gloves they had that gave me the strength boost, so now I've got strength issues, but that'll solve that. And this is fine and all, but whatever. The Untouchables is so much better than it by in so many ways. We'll just make use of it instead. First time I really make use of the item vault. I don't usually use the item vault, but whatever. We're just gonna make use of it just for the hell of using it. Keep that. Keep that. And I'm pretty much good. So that's basically it for Old Force and the Sher'Tul Fortress. That's done. Out of the way. I'm pretty happy about that run. It wasn't too bad. Now, how's this looking? So basically, for Borough of Alchemist quest, I'm sort of waiting for like Dreadfall, I guess, just to get the Vampire Lordfang for Delicious Focus, and then after that, I'll start looking at Ungrolls for the multi-hue worm scale, unless there's one actually spawns in one of the vaults, which I'm not sure I want to go in, but I could go in to try and get the ingredient. I'm actually thinking about going to against Urkus early, just because I'm level 20 now. And that's actually a good time to potentially go after Urkus, and then also let me free up my lightning gear because I don't really need it for what's it call it, Daikara. This is actually really early going after Urkus, but I feel like I can actually take him, so why not? Do a quick look at the shops, so he got themselves gold rings. I might make use of the Burning Star in one of those, but for now I'm actually getting one carry at disability, right? So actually, let's see if this will actually work. Nah, I guess that didn't really help much, but whatever. That's stuff you can slot in a ring, that Burning Star, anyways. There's another one of those amms, but don't really care about. Infusion shop, rather. Going to the Rune shop after this. And there's a willpower regeneration infusion worth keeping. This might also be worth keeping a little bit, but I'm just going to check it against the other stuff. There's one duelist over there. Yeah, this is better than it, I don't think, so won't worry about it. And I'll pick up this one for willpower. This one for willpower looks really awesome. It basically has a cooldown of 12, it skills of willpower, so it'll get better as I level it up. There's that one for cunning. I think we're going to put this on over the other one. right there. I realize that's, this one's, not as great as this one, and, the other one was like, whatever. But both of these will scale with my stats. The other one didn't, the strength one, so that's why I sort of did that. This scales with cunning. This scales with cunning. So this is a better movement infusion, I think, so... Shoot, that's got a cooldown 16. And it gives me stun daze immunity for 7 turns. I suppose that's not, this is not a bad one. Those aren't bad ones either. We're actually getting fairly good, choices for movement infusions to possibly make use of. Blah, blah, blah. Nice, we found a Lightbringers Wand. This is actually a really cool thing to make use of. I might want to make use of that. That lets you basically summon something called a Lightbringer, a Shining Orb. Yeah, we're going to buy this just because it is a really awesome thing to make use of. So I'm going to basically replace Tooth of the Mouth here with it. This gives me a little bit of increased light radius. It gives me a little bit of resistance to darkness and light. A little bit of spell save, but most importantly, it lets you get that summoning, orb. So that's a really nice thing to sort of pick up. Let's move around a little bit here. And next time, we're basically just going to talk to... Actually, let's do it now. We'll basically blah blah, go in here. We're going to go after Urkus, the Mad Tempest. And this probably won't be as helpful in here. So I think we'll maybe use... Well, I suppose I don't have... this is only a tier 1. I need to find some arcane items to start power it up at some point. Don't think I found any yet. Put that on. Blood color might be useful here, but I'm going to leave it off just because I'd rather have stun freeze immunity for potential of being, stun freezed. Put that on. So right now my character, he's basically sitting at 70% lightning resistance, so that's awesome. He's also got 48% stun freeze immunity, so I'm actually wondering if I maybe got this a little bit too high. We got 10 here, we got 32. 32 plus 7 is 39, so 49. 59. Would that be 65? And then, okay, so we're literally just, shaving off a point to get, like, our maximum lightning resistance on this character. So next time we'll go in here to Tempest Peak. Then I'll probably do the old maze. I'll maybe show off the Lightbringer Wand because it's a really awesome wand to make use of. And see you guys next time.